Hi Cancer, welcome to Essence Reflections Tarot. My name is Krista. This is your reading for the week of May 13th to 19th, 2019. It is for Cancer, Sun, Moon, and Rising signs. If you're new to my channel, you can check out my introduction video. It'll give you a little bit of an idea of how I read the cards, what my approach is. Or you can just continue watching and get an example right this very moment. So let's dive in. So the first card we have here is Judgment in reverse. Second card is the Five of Wands. Third card is the Page of Swords. And finally we have the Nine of Swords in reverse. And the Page of Swords is also reversed. So in looking at this reading, like at first blush, the word that comes up is chaos. A bit of chaos. Physically, it looks to be like you are being called. You're being called. Called to action. Called to account. The question is here, who are you really? And by our actions, we are known. And it looks like you're coming to the end of a phase or a cycle in your life, and you're not quite at the end, but you're in that last final stage, the final push, where sometimes it feels like I can't keep going, I can't keep doing this, but you're almost there. Take heart. But it may really feel for you right now like possibly like you're being judged. But remember in this time that you can call back to you the parts of yourself that perhaps you've disallowed or felt have not been appropriate or accepted. And those parts of yourself can be accepted by you. That is the most important person for them to be accepted by. And once you accept them, you'll probably find that they're more appropriate. And if you accept yourself, tendency is that other people will accept you as well more often. And even if they don't, because you accept yourself, you're not really going to care very much whether or not they accept you. And in terms of your emotions, it looks like it's pretty heated amongst yourself right now. There's a lot of debate going on, and the thing about emotions is they are what they are. We feel how we feel, and debating them, but it looks heated, but it doesn't look vicious or aggressive. So that's good. Yeah, I think the reminder here is that our emotions, they are like waves. They come and they go, and you are riding a high crest of that wave right now, and it's very passionate and tumultuous. And maybe you like it there, maybe you don't. But either way, it's going to calm down and maybe find a more even keel. And then, of course, it's going to find another crest again. The point being that this moment is not a snapshot of who you are for you emotionally. This moment is a snapshot of what's happening and what you're experiencing. Remember, you are the sky and your emotions are the clouds. So whatever clouds you're experiencing right now, they matter, but they will also pass. It looks to me like your thinking is a bit topsy-turvy. It's not you're not, again, it's not vicious with yourself, but it's not connecting the way you like to connect, and it's not as clear as you would like it to be, and you're not able to work with your thoughts as much as you would like to be able to. And to be honest, that could be because of what's going on for you physically, because of this Judgment card in reverse here in your physical realm. That can make it very hard to focus mentally. It can make it hard to connect and hard to hear what you need to hear in order to stay on an even keel, and harder to separate that illusion from, sorry, bird flying into the window. Yeah, it can be a lot harder to reach your clarity there. But again, it's not to the point where you're ready to give up, and it's not to the point where it's beyond you to move through it. You could take this time as a bit of a whimsical, same as with your emotions, kind of taking a step back and observing. You could take a step back and observe your thoughts at the same time as well. And remember that both your emotions and your thoughts do not make you who you are. They're things that are happening, but they're not who you are. If you're looking to define yourself, it's not the place to do it. And spiritually, it looks like you are recovering from a headache. You have the Nine of Swords, and there was previously a lot of overthinking happening, and maybe what you're left with this Page of Swords in reverse is the aftermath of having all of these horribly knifing thoughts going through you. I can see that that's receding, and that's moving off of you now, or it will further on this week, so hang in there. And in terms of guidance for that, it looks like the major shifts for you right now are going on physically. And to move your energy away from that into the spiritual, I think would rob you of the gifts that are available to you, and this last little push is what's going to get you through. So I mean, I speak of a push, but I also speak of just kind of taking a step back and observing, and being the observer and watching things mentally, emotionally, and spiritually, and see what your patterns are. and see what your patterns of behavior have been as a result of those. And I think for you, the key this week is observation. Observation. Be your own experiment. It might help to write some of these things down. What you observe emotionally, what you observe mentally, how you're feeling spiritually, and see where that leads you. And without critiquing it or anything, just write it all down and see what comes out. And that may help to shed some light and some clarity. And I hope you have an amazing week. I hope this reading has been helpful. If it's resonated for you, let me know in the comments below. I'd love to hear from you. And if you would like to book your own personal reading, you can contact me at my website. The link is in the description below. Or you can give me or send me a message here and we can get started on that for you. Have a great week. Bye-bye.